this quote from San Diego State's president that, quote unquote, we're the number one, end quote, expansion target for the Pac-12. I think it's another very curious statement from San Diego State. I don't quite understand it. And if somebody wants to explain it to me, please do. But I look at this situation and I ask myself, why is San Diego State, again, going out of its way? And this time, it's Adela De La Torre, the president of San Diego State, telling On3 that they're the number one target. We know, quote unquote, I know we are the number one expansion candidate for the Pac-12. They believe in us. Why would you make that statement out loud and in public if you are San Diego State? What is it? And hey, here's a very valid question. What is it that they know that we don't know? What is it that the people at San Diego State know that we don't know? That they would come out so forcefully, not one time, but now 2 times, and be talking about how much they love the Pac-12.
Yeah.
And how much the Pac-12 loves them.
Mm-hmm.
How? Look at this quote right here. I'm also confident that when we talk about the Pac-12, they need to get the best deal possible for us to get the pro rata share we deserve. I know we're the number one expansion candidate, that they believe in us, that they see their future with us. I'm optimistic, but there's never a straight line to success.
Okay, first of all,
said Adela De La Torre, San Diego State president, to the San Diego Union Tribune.
Don't tell me what you do and don't deserve. You're a G5. You don't deserve a pro rata. You don't. Like, you don't. You're not a Power 5 school. So we can just throw that out the window. Like, you're done. That's it. You're not getting a pro rata portion, because not only does the Pac-12 have an inability to get a TV deal done right now, they don't have the ability to put together a deal with ESPN where ESPN's going to go out of its way to give San Diego State a full share. Why would ESPN do that?
Yeah.
Why? Like, what onus does ESPN have to do that? They wouldn't. So the idea that you would come out and say, "Hey, we deserve, we've earned basically P5 status. We've earned the pro rata, portion." No, you have not. You have not, right? Because you haven't been playing a full Pac-12 schedule every year for however long. You've been in the Mountain West.
The Pac-12 needs to get the best deal possible for us to get the pro rata share we deserve.
What do you mean?
San Diego State President Adela De La Torre told the San Diego Union Tribune.
Like, I agree.
That is but that is the brass it takes to make that statement. I understand. Listen. Going to the Final Four, going to the NCAA championship game, outstanding. What else has San Diego done? Now, you went to the Super Regional in women's softball, got smoked by Utah. Hey, AJ Murphy, it was great to see you. But what have you done? Is San Diego State all of a sudden a power football conference champion caliber playoff team? They're not. Is there any reason to believe that San Diego State basketball is going to remain at the top of the college basketball world? There's not. Like, when we talk about, hey, where's the bread buttered? Especially in the Pac-12, it's football. Because this is not a basketball league.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the Big 12, as we've reported for months and months, Brett Yormark is going to, from our sourcing, break off basketball into its own business unit.
Which is incredibly smart, in my opinion.
Does San Diego State offer you tremendous value there? It does not. Do you get a pro rata, which means an equal share? By the way, that's built into the Big 12 TV contract. You don't. Now, if you're Gonzaga, do you get a pro rata? Yeah, because our sources in the TV industry have told us Fox has agreed to pay that amount.
Because, and this is what I feel like everyone misses with the Pac-12, situation and with schools on an individual basis. You have to be relevant. You have to be valuable to TV partners. I don't care that you have a new stadium in Snapdragon if you're not winning and beating P5 talent on a regular basis that you can stand on. And by the way, even if you were, the TV contract says you got to be a Power 5 to get a pro rata. So what are we really even talking about? And this is precisely my problem with San Diego State. You are the guy who's rocking little dude syndrome. You're rocking, hey, we're a G5 in the Mountain West, but man, we've had some good success lately, and that makes us a Power 5 team.
And listen, I'm all about striking while the iron's hot. But I again say Gonzaga can strike while the iron's hot. They already have a disproportionate amount of the revenue in the WCC, right? Fox Sports, again, according to our sources in television, has agreed to pay a pro rata, or I believe the exact term is proportional, even share for Gonzaga to join. And why is Fox Sports important in the equation? Well, if you know the Big 12 TV contract, Fox Sports, I believe, has 65% of the basketball inventory.
Yeah.
So Fox Sports has to step up and pay for Gonzaga, who does not have a football team. So now if you're talking about Arizona State, Colorado, Utah, well, we got to have a conversation with ESPN. But what did ESPN do? ESPN put a pro rata agreement into their Big 12 TV contract that says if you bring in a P5 university, we'll pay a proportional share. We'll pay even money to that new university or to the conference for that university.
By the way, on the Gonzaga front, nobody seems to talk about the fact that a pro rata for Gonzaga would not be $31.7 million.
No, it would not.
So it's actually beneficial to pay the pro rata to Gonzaga because they're basketball only. So, as you've been just said, a proportionate or proportional amount of money out of the TV deal for Gonzaga is not $31.7 million.
Yeah, I don't think that people consider that. And I think you have to think through that when we talk about this stuff. And again, we try very, very passionately. We try to be as accurate and as educated, as sourced as we can be on this stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the things I think that based on the people we talk to that you have to consider is that Gonzaga's not going to get $31.7 million because they don't have a football team.
Yeah.
So notice that it isn't, well, pro rata means $31.7 million and all the women that you can ingest. It doesn't. That's not what that means. Like, I love that people are like, well, they also get brand new Spalding basketballs. Oh, man, they're going to get, look, they get a gold chalice with all these rubies around. No, they don't.
Hey, guys.
You deserve what you've earned. And when you don't have a football contract because you don't have a football team, you don't make football money. You don't. That'd be like saying to Oregon, hey, Oregon, knock off your football program. All right, cool.
Hey, Bo Nix, we'll see you.
$31.7 million. You're not going to do that. Anyway. Again, I say less of us, more of you. Maury Alvarez gives us a $2 tip to say, if the Super Soaker is gone, do we all get his voice back? I don't know. Listen, hey, guys. I'm not saying I'm gone. I'm just not here. I don't know where Tanner Plummer is. If he chooses to be here, he is always welcome on our show. Can't tell you where he is these days.
I hope it won't come to that.
Me either. Raider Mark says, isn't San Diego State Stadium less than 40,000 seats? I believe it is.
Yeah, I think it's 35 and change.
Snapdragon Stadium.
Could be wrong.
Capacity. Yeah. I think it's 35 on the dot. It is $35,000. $35,000. That's a hell of a price for a stadium. Designed to achieve LEED Gold certification. The 35,000 capacity stadium with flexibility to expand will serve as the home for Aztec football. There you go.
Okay.
And MLS soccer, by the way. MJ Bissett, Washington State, Oregon State, San Diego State. Only academic keeps Cal and Stanford above G5. Well, I mean, they've also had phenomenal success historically. I mean, are we really just writing off anything that David Shaw and Casey Jacobson did?
No.
Jim Harbaugh, maybe you heard of him at Stanford. Like, they've had success. Monty and Jake sales question. How good were you feeling at the end of the month when you hit all the numbers you needed to? Did you slack off the last day or two? Did you sandbag the next month?
That depends, dude. That depends. Some months, sure.
I see what you're saying.
I mean, it depends. Are you just selling with the intent of making money, or are you selling to put money away? Like, what is your... You know what I mean?
I never sandbagged.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick as an aside, I used to sell for Yelp. I sold local ads at Yelp. The more I sold, the more money I made. And you're going to think I'm being arrogant or whatever. I was, I think 6 months straight, the top sales rep in the entire nation for Yelp. So at the top of that food chain, you're making you get points. Every deal was worth 3 points. Every point above a certain level was worth double, triple, quadruple.
Yeah.
So I never sandbagged. Yeah. Never. It all depends on your commission structure. If you're capped commission at Yelp, you have uncapped commission. I was never going to stop. If you're capped and commissioned, hell yes, sandbag for next month. Make sure you get to the top level, because there's going to come that month where you're not going to close as much as you wanted to.
Yeah.
Right? Truck Stop Gumby says, Rip Tanner. He's not dead.
He's not dead, dude. The guy's just busy, bro.
John Bolster. CU is a better regional fit for the 12 than it ever was for the Pac-10. Moving to the Pac cost them $56 million. Can we stop with this notion, please? There are dudes out there talking about how the move to the Pac-12 cost Colorado $100 million. To which I say, who cares? Because money's not made looking in the rearview mirror.
No.
All your money's made out the front windshield, my friends. So anybody who's like, oh, damn, look at our money. Nobody thinks that way. I can't remember the guy's name. There's a statistical guy who did an analysis, and it says that Colorado lost $100 million over the last 5 years in the Pac-12. To which I say, that's the cost of doing business. You hired Dion. You already made money on Dion. Let's talk about making more money with Dion. So this idea that people are like, oh, moving to the Pac-12 costs that. Who cares?
Yeah.
What does it matter what moving to the Pac-12 costs Colorado?
Yeah.
What does it, like somebody asked me on Twitter the other night, well, think about it. If you're one of their mega donors, okay, if you're one of their mega donors, it doesn't matter what conference you're in because you're a mega donor. They could be in the Mountain West. You're still going to give them your money.
I've been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time.
Because you want to have Deion Sanders say, oh, hey, man, can I put that hat? Hey, Prime. Hey, Coach Prime. Can I put your hat on? I'm a mega donor. Okay, here you go. You want access to Coach Prime. You want access to a luxury suite. Yeah. You want access to bowl games. You want access. You're paying for access. Would it be nice if that was a national championship game? Yeah. Does that mean you're going to stop paying for access? No, you're not. You're a mega donor. You're probably paying part of Deion Sanders' salary.
That's the bottom line.
Oh, but we wasted $50 million in the last 5 years. Fuck it, I'm out. That's not how life works.
Back to the envelope calculations.
Come on. That whole that drives me crazy. Oh my God, BYU! Look how much money the Pac-12 lost on BYU. Goddamn! Who cares? Can they go back and earn it? Can they go backward and say, "Hey, you know what? We need that $100 million."
Well, apparently, with the Holiday Bowl, they can.
Well, the Holiday Bowl can. I don't know if UCLA can. Right. What are we doing? You can't. In life, in sports,
Dude.
no matter what, just if you remember one thing that good old Uncle Monty over here told you today.
Hey, Monty.
Stop looking in the rearview mirror. Your destiny, your life, your happiness, your prosperity, your money, them hoes, your kids.
Them hoes.
All of it.
Now? Let me tell you what now.
Those great dinners, the steak I still owe Teddy Wayman, it's all out the front windshield, dude. It's all in front of you. Nothing good is behind you, right? Like if you're like, oh, look at my My high school girlfriend, she's so hot now. My wife's looking kind of grisly over there. But look on Facebook, it's my high school girlfriend. You feel better now? No.
It's a big quill!
Dude, what are you guys doing? San Diego State can expand to 50K if desired.
If desired.
Don't expand
that's
your
the
stadiums.
problem. You're a G, not a P.
Here's another bit of wisdom from Uncle Monty
Hey,
over
Uncle
here.
Monty.
Hey, Uncle Monty. Should we expand our stadiums to 50, 60,000 fans? No. Keep it at 35 and sell out tickets for the entire season. I don't know, like those people who lost $50 million in the Pac-12 that Colorado did.
Schemers trying to control their little worlds.
Oh, yeah, we lost all that money in the Pac-12. Can't hire Coach Prime. Nope, can't do it.
Well,
Can't,
the mega
can't
donors
sell
ran
out.
out, right?
Can't sell out. Every ticket for the football season this year sold at Colorado. Man, we're screwed because we left all that money back in 2010.
Oh, you're sold out? Yeah, let's sell some more tickets for standing room only.
Stop. We've talked about this with BYU, with Utah, with Cal. We had this exact conversation about Memorial Stadium.
Yes.
A disastrous. Well, we got to expand, bro. The band is on the field now. We got to expand. No, you don't. No, you don't.
My fucking ass.
Look, at Stanford, the farm, you have like 4 people that go to Stanford games. Have you seen the Rose Bowl? Yeah, let's expand the Rose Bowl for UCLA football. Your mom won't take a free ticket.
Hey, Cal, what do you think of that facility renovation you got going on
Dude.
there, bud?
Stop. You can't.
Whatever.
No. Big Dog O-Town. What's a G5 mean? I'm ignorant. Group of 5.
Group of 5.
AAC, Mountain West, the smaller conferences. Smaller conferences there, Big Dog O-Town. Hey, man, Big Dog O-Town, have you been to Super Chicks on Riverdale Road in Ogden? You guys, have you been to Super Chicks yet?
Dude, the Bacavo's lit.
I'm telling you, you got to get to Super Chicks. We talk about food on the show all the time. Our guys up at Super Chicks on Riverdale Road in Ogden, also down in the Jeezy in St. George. You dudes have you had the deluxe chicken sandwich, breaded, please, with salt and pepper French fries and a custard milkshake at Super Chicks? Oh, come on now. Tell me you've been to Super Chicks. Wait. If you remember one thing that Uncle Monty told you, you go to Super Chicks. Riverdale Road in Ogden, the Jeezy in St. George, Super Chicks, the best chicken sandwich. And why is that? Everything is fresh. And I know in these times, people are like, we're in a recession. We can only use thigh meat. No, friends. No. At Super Chicks, it's always a big, plump, juicy chicken breast sandwich. Breaded, you can also get it grilled. You can also get it grilled versus fried. But you know the best part about Super Chicks? One, the owners are phenomenal. It's a family. 3 brothers own the stores. They do a great job. You can go in there and shake their hands. They're working in their stores in St. George and in Ogden on Riverdale Road. I love that everything's fresh. The produce, all the pickles. Oh, my God, you guys, the pickles at Super Chicks. Now, when you're an idiot and you get a Bacavo sandwich because you think you're hip and cool, hey, man, you know what? I'm 29. That makes me a millennial. Time to get a Bacavo.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Jake's the type of guy that orders a Bacavo, and he's like, hey, can you leave off the avocado, please? Okay, thanks.
No, I'm not doing that.
What's a Bacavo, Jake?
Chicken breast, avocado, bacon, ranch, lettuce, tomato.
Did I mention the ranch at Super Chicks has Colombian cocaine, like pure cut? It's
bomb, dude.
It's so addicting.
Bomb.
Super Chick. There's nothing not to like about Super Chicks. There truly is not. Check them out. Riverdale Road in Ogden. In St. George as well. Tell them you heard about it on the Monty Show. We really appreciate you guys supporting our partners. The guys at Super Chicks are fantastic.